Yo guys, what's going on? Today, I wanted to quickly go over some of my Shattered Web investments and how they're doing, but also how most of the Shattered Web items are also doing in case some of you guys have invested in them. I had a couple people ask me to do an updated investment video or even just a newer investment video, so here's that video for you guys. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first things first, if we take a look at my inventory, you can see that I do have a couple of Shattered Web items that I invested in. I have 3 gold web foil stickers. I also have 2 different purple player models along with actually 2 red ones up here. You can see I have the Dr. Romanov and I have Lieutenant Commander Ricksaw. Besides these investments, if I come down a little further, you're also going to see that I have a couple of actually I have quite a few Shattered Web cases. And for some people, well, the 8 cases here I have are not a lot. I didn't want to spend a ton of money on investment. I'm just looking for a little bit of money in return. But basically, I'm going to show you guys how each of these is doing and what's happening with them. So yeah. Now real fast, before I go in depth with some of these investments, I do want to mention all of these are going to be from the Shattered Web items. If you guys don't know, every single Shattered Web item was basically discontinued, which means they are not dropping anymore. So not only are they raising in price pretty steadily and also pretty quickly, but you can't get them anymore, which makes their value way higher than most normal operation items. If you guys also take a look at the agents, these agents, again, which are now discontinued, are the very first agents that were ever released into CSGO. And while not all of them have a very high value right now, some of the very cool ones, especially the ones that I have in my inventory that people seem to really like the most, could possibly shoot up in value over the next year because of the limited amount of them. Again, they were the first ever player models to be released into the game, which makes me believe that their value could skyrocket in price within the next year or so. Again, same thing here for the foils. These stickers were some of the first designs CSGO ever released this unique to the game. They're kind of different compared to a lot of other stickers. They have a lot more aggressive look, and they've also never really used this color combination. So not only this sticker being the highest quality sticker you can get from the Shattered Web items, it is just such a unique sticker to the game. Again, this is why I also invested in this sticker. Not a lot of these dropped, which means their price could also skyrocket within the near few months here. As for the cases, again, with the rest of the Shattered Web items, they are not dropping anymore, which means every time someone opens one of these cases, that is one less case that there will ever be. There are no more of these cases coming out. They are not dropping like normal cases do every time you level up, which is making the value of these cases raise pretty quickly. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at how some of these agents are doing first, and then we're going to move on to the stickers and move on to the cases. And then I'm going to give you guys some tips if you guys want to invest now and possibly make some profit into the near future here. So first, taking a look at the Dr. Romanov agent, you guys can see this is his graph right here. This is how he's doing. I believe I bought him around this time period for about $4.25. And here you guys can see the graph kind of went up a little bit and then started to dip down. These were all the people that started selling their investments right away because they did not have the patience to wait for a couple of months, if not a year, to see if the price would go up in value. Every time CSGO creates an item like this where they do not drop anymore, you're always going to have certain people who get very impatient and try to sell them right away, which causes the price to go down significantly. And that, of course, causes other people to sell, thinking that their investment is not going to do anything at all and they're just going to lose money. As you can see, though, that period did soon end and they started to go back up in price. And now if we come up to today's date, within the past couple of days, you can see they're around $4.65 to $4.75, which is actually not good considering in a month and a half they've gone up about 50 something cents. Again, not the biggest profit here, but I've already made something off of what I originally spent. Taking a look at Lieutenant Commander Ricksaw, I've had this guy for a little bit longer, and I have to say I think I bought him around here when they were really cheap, around $2.50. And again, you guys can see they shot up in price before everything ended, and once it all ended, then people started selling, they dropped in price again, and then they are starting to rise again slowly, and now they're varying between high $2 and low $3, which is not bad. Again, I've still made a little bit of profit, but nothing super crazy here. Now I also do have 2 of these purple agents just to see if I could make any money off of them. They were kind of just a couple of extra items I bought with money I had left over, so I ended up buying 1 purple here, and I have 1 more T-side purple agent too. But taking a quick look at these guys, again, I probably bought them for about 75 cents, somewhere around here. And you guys can see they kind of skyrocketed at one point and went all the way up to 90. but then they've been slowly dropping ever since then, and now we're kind of back around high 70s, low 80 cents. Again, not bad. Haven't really made anything off of these, but we're gonna wait and see what happens with them. This guy doesn't look to be doing too good, but as for the other two agents we've already taken a look at, their prices do seem to be slowly going up. It's just very hard to estimate when they could go up a lot and how long it would take. Looking at this guy though, I bought him probably back again also when he was about 75 cents, and you guys can see his graph is super interesting. He went up in price from low 70s all the way up to high 80s, low 90s, and then suddenly dropped and then went back up again and started dropping again, but then started raising again. Items like these are very kind of sus because honestly, you can't predict what's going to happen with them. The graphs are just so random for these specific things. But to be honest, he's starting to go up again. Today, it was starting to go down a little bit. Hopefully, this guy will stay up. Again, I've already made a little bit of profit off of where I bought him at, but it is interesting to see how unique this graph is moving. One of the purples, not the coolest, but another one of them I just had extra money for. We're going to see where he goes, and hopefully we'll make maybe $1 off of him. Again, it's going to be really hard to predict how much these prices are going to go up, when they're going to go up, and exactly how. But, you know, it's all a waiting game. That's what these investments are, you know? Now, taking a look at the gold web foil stickers, I actually made a video about this specific sticker a little while back about how good of an investment I thought this sticker was going to be. Now, that video, I said this sticker could possibly go up in price really quickly and a lot of people could make some really nice profit off of it. Now, that hasn't happened yet, and that estimate was not super accurate, but I still have faith in this sticker that this will eventually rise in price to maybe $25 to $25, and if we get lucky, even more than that. As you guys can see right now, it's around $4, just about $4, and if we move down to the graph here, you can see that it's been fluctuating a lot, but it has been doing pretty decent. Again, I have 3 of these. I bought them all at different times, one for about $2.50 and the others for about $3.50. I don't know the exact time frames, but I know they were a little bit more than a month ago. But if we look at this quick graph here, you can see at the very beginning of April, they were doing pretty good and then started to drop, and they dropped pretty low for a while and they stayed low, slowly decreasing. But recently they've started to come back up again. You can see they went from low 3s to up to low 4s, and they've kind of been sticking around there, slowly dropping a little bit. Again, super hard to estimate when this sticker is going to take off, if it will or if it'll go slowly, but by the looks of it, it's doing pretty well right now, and hopefully in a matter of time it will start to go up, whether it's slowly every month or all of a sudden all at once. But you know, I still have faith in this sticker. I think this is still one of the best investments considering how unique and how cool this sticker looks. But yeah, this sticker, still an awesome investment. I'm still hoping this one will go up in value. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this one. The last item I have for my investment that I'm looking at is the Shattered Web case. Now, I bought some of the Shadow Web cases, again, like I was saying earlier in the video, because they are not dropping anymore, which means cases like this that stopped dropping after an operation ended went up significantly in value. Again, I have 8 of these cases, and I bought them all for about exactly $1, and I'm hoping that even if they go up in $5, maybe $6, after selling them on Steam, I could make a significant amount of profit with them. For people who bought hundreds of these cases, maybe 50, 25 of these cases, even hefty amounts like that, this case will go up in value almost no matter what, because of the unique knives and unique skins in it that will never drop again. Those investments are probably some of the best. And besides the gold web foil, I would say if you're going to invest, maybe try investing into some Shattered Web cases. Just pointing out quickly, when I bought my cases, there was about 100,000 of them on the Steam market. A month and a half later, there are only 79,000, which means about 20,000 of them have already been opened up or just are sitting in people's inventories, causing the price to go up some more. Like I said, I bought these cases for about $1 each, and now they're sitting at about $1.23 each, which is really good. Coming down here and looking at the graph, you guys can see that this is about when I bought them, when they were about 96 to $1 each, and then they spiked up a lot. And then they started to drop again, and they dropped again for a little while. And again, that was because of all the people selling their investments thinking they were just going to lose money. And as soon as that stopped, you can see they start going up in price again, and they've been slowly going up in price and actually haven't started decreasing since that increase has started. This is a very good sign that this case could be doing really well. In fact, only take a couple months to get up to maybe even $2 or $3 in value, which would already triple my profit for just one of those cases. Overall, the Shattered Web case is another awesome investment, I think. definitely something worth looking at investing into if you are considering investing into the Shattered Web items still. And yeah, but that's pretty much all of the items that I've invested into, all of the Shattered Web items I've invested, hoping that they will go up in value. And yeah, that's pretty much the update of where they are now. Now, to answer the people who have asked me what items are still good to invest in if we want to invest, and the answer to that, again, is still going to be the Shattered Web items. All of these items are discontinued. The weapon skins, the sticker skins, the cases, the agents have been completely discontinued. That is why I'm making such a big deal about investing in these cases now and investing in the stickers now, because while they are still cheap, while they haven't gone up in price a ton, it would be a great investment to try to get a little bit of money into that, because you never know, you could end up doubling it or tripling it within the next couple of months, or even in the long terms, maybe a year. It depends on how long you guys have the patience to keep your investments. Like I was saying, Shattered Web cases and the Gold Web foil stickers, in my opinion, are some of the best investments you can make. We know that there's going to be more agents coming out within the future in other future operations. We know this is not going to be the end of them. And while I can say that the ones that I have right now and the ones I invested into will never be in drop in game again, it is very hard to say whether they will go up in price or not, considering some of them are not the coolest looking. And also to keep in mind, if Valve was to release new agent skins in the future, if those agents were for some reason a lot more cooler looking than all of the agents combined that were released with Shattered Web, it could cause the prices of those agents to go way down, because no one wants those anymore, because they just don't look good compared to the new ones. So that's why it is a little bit risky to invest in agents. But again, when it comes to the stickers and the cases, not only is it not dropping anymore, but they are super unique and you'll never see anything like that again. They are not going to make another Shattered Web operation. They're not going to make like Operation Shattered Web 2 and use the same kind of stickers and cases like that. Especially for the cases, if you guys don't believe me that those will go up in value, just take a look at past Operation cases. Operation Breakout is a great example. Those cases were discontinued and now they are worth a lot of money. Every time you open one of those, you're spending like $20, $15, depending on where you buy them, per one case, which is absolutely insane. If the Shattered Web cases went up that much, which there's a very good possibility they might, you could possibly make a lot of money off of just those cases alone, which is why I'm like, you guys, if you need to invest, or if you feel like you want to invest in definitely some of those cases. Even just 10 of those cases, you're spending $10, maybe a little more than $10. It is a great investment, and I can almost guarantee you will start to make profit off of them as soon as you buy them, unless for some reason the Steam market crashes and everything drops in value. The one thing I didn't talk about too is the weapon skins from the different collections unique to Operation Shattered Web. If you guys are thinking about investing in items from the St. Mark collection or a collection like that was from the Shattered Web operation, again, it's another awesome idea. You just have to be very careful about what one specifically you're investing in. As you guys already know, all of the pinks and the reds from those three collections are very expensive right now because they were so rare to drop in game. And not only that, YouTubers like Sparkles are using heavy amounts of them, trade up, and are just completely deleting them from the game to get something new. Those will always keep going up in value, but they are extremely expensive. And if you have a couple $100s you want to invest, that would not be a bad idea, but I would highly suggest investing in a lot more of the smaller items than one big item, to be honest. When you're looking at the blues and purples from those collections, it's not a bad idea to invest in the ones that actually look good, that are doing good right now. I don't know the names of any of those skins specifically off the top of my head because I haven't been playing with them, nor do I have any, but if you guys were to find some blues that look really nice that you notice are already doing well on the community market right now by looking at their graph, I would highly suggest investing in maybe one or two of those if they're not super expensive, because you never know. Again, they could go up in value quite a bit, and while blues don't tend to do that, the purples could. Again, very few purples were dropped during the overall Operation Shattered Web times, and those could go up in value significantly if they already haven't right now. But those are just a couple of things to keep in mind, and yeah, and I think that's pretty much where I'm going to wrap up the video. Anyway, guys, I hope I was able to help some of you guys out with those suggestions for investments, and if I was, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you are new, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.